YouTube! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Vivian and this is going to be another unboxing video. It is 6:30 p.m. on a Friday today and this is a very special box because it is from NSE Tropicals. NSE Tropicals is one of the biggest rare plant collectors in the US. If you talk to anyone who's into plants, they generally will know who you're talking about. This is one of the first purchases that I've made on NSE Tropicals, and I've been wanting to buy a plant from them for so long, but I keep missing out on the updates and drops. But I was lucky enough to have some friends that notified me, and so I was able to get not one but 4 plants this haul. So you might be wondering, are there really 4 plants in here? Because this box is a little bit small. So here's the thing, I wanted to get this plant in particular. When you add a plant to your cart, what happens is that you get 15 minutes to think about it before checking out. And if in that 15 minutes the stock is out, what happens is there's a countdown. So every time you refresh, you can see when someone may have decided to let the plant go or if they decide to buy it instead. So by the time I was able to get to this plant, it was out of stock. And I didn't really know how it works at the time, but my friend had this plant in her cart and she's like, "Hey Viv, I can buy this for you if you want." I said, "Yes please, I do not want to miss out on it." So I was able to get the plant. It came back into stock along with a couple other plants that I am currently getting. So they end up coming in 2 separate boxes. This is the one that my friend purchased for me, and I am also waiting on another box and possibly a 3rd box. I will get to that when it comes. Let's get to the unboxing. I actually have about 4 of this plant, but a different version of it. And you'll see what I mean when I pull it out. But this is the plant I've been waiting for NSE Tropicals to drop. So we got a box wrapped with some paper. A box wrapped with some paper. So in the description they say that this is a large version of the plant and they had a smaller one as well. So I'm very curious to see how big is considered large. I placed my order on Tuesday. This box shipped out on Wednesday and today is Friday. So it only stayed about 2 days in the box, which is amazing. Let's see. I think this side is the bottom. Alright, I see some fluff, some tape at the bottom. Alright, now see, here's the bottom, and oh my gosh! Oh, it's a little bit crinkled, but that's okay. Oh my gosh! She's huge! You can probably tell by now, but this is a Philodendron Gloriosa. This is not just a regular gloriosum. This is a round form. So I've been wanting this form for the longest time. Like I mentioned earlier, I have 4 other gloriosums. So it looks very similar to the regular gloriosum. I'm thinking that when it matures more, when they get bigger, is when they start looking rounder. And it has a little baby coming out as well. Head test. Oh my god, look at how big that is. Is it bigger than my head? I think it is. I can just hide right behind it. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. I'm checking for pests now. I don't see any mites, I don't see any trips, any mealybugs, any fungus gnats. So let's take a look and see how the roots came. So if you haven't noticed by now, I love crawlers. I don't know, I mean, I have some plants that I love that I have to stick them on a pole and they grow great, but it's nice to not have to make a moss pole or have a bamboo shoot to hold your plants up. It looks like it did come in the soil that it grew in, which is good. It means that the plant should suffer less stress because of it. Ooh, she's chunky. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for my other packages to arrive so that I can pot them together. So what happens is in one of my other package, I have another one of these gloriosum round form. And I have a pot. Let me get that. So I have a rectangular pot right here from Amazon. I'll put a link down below, but basically it's a self-watering rectangular pot and it looks really cool. There's a second layer in here that has a lot of drainage, and then this just looks really nice. I like to keep everything to a white aesthetic. So what I want to do is I want to plant both the gloriosums that I will be getting together. Something like this. And then I want to plant the other one on the other side and then just have them race to the center. I think it'll be so funny. So I think this is what I'm going to do for now. I'm going to just leave it as is, try not to bother it too much, let it adjust a little bit. And then when the other plant comes in, I will be doing the repotting. All right, I will be right back. So I'm back and it is a Saturday afternoon. This box just arrived. So this should be the other half of my NSE Tropical package. I do think I might be expecting a third package, but I'm not really sure if the plant came with this package or not, so we'll see. This box is a lot bigger than the other one. I'm pretty excited because I think the second plant is supposed to be bigger than this, but I'm not 100% sure. Because on the website, there are measurements or estimates of how big the plant should be, but you don't actually see the plant. They're just stock images. Whoop. Okay. Let's not knock this one over. Okay. So the shipping fee is $10, but it's another $2 for each additional plant that you get. And I made these two in separate orders, but I was refunded part of the shipping because they end up being packed together. I see more paper. Ooh, I see the bottom of one already. Here's the invoice. Oh my gosh! Okay, so my third plant did come in with my order. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so here's the first one. Oh. Oh, okay. So it looks like this is the other gloriosum. Oh, interesting. So this is smaller than the one that I just got, but there are 3 leaves instead of 2. Oh, this looks like it's the new leaf. It's a little bit lighter than the other 2. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, that's so adorable. Okay, so we got one down here, the leaves. This one kind of grew in a little bit funny. It's upside down. Actually, this one's a little bit upside down too. Okay, so I am surprised that it's not as big as the last one, but I'm still happy with it. And it looks like it's been shipped in the same pot as the last one. You can see the rhizome has a little bit of an arc, but it's pretty thick. This is a huge chunk. Yeah, it looks like the new growth is coming out this way. I'm going to leave them here for now and unbox the other 2. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! You guys are gonna be so excited for this. Oh my gosh, it's so big! So everyone say hello to my new Philodendron El Chaco Red. I've been wanting this plant for so long. So what happened was, when NSE Tropical dropped their Restock collection, they had this El Chaco Red as one of the drops, but I actually was not able to get it. So what I did was I actually sent in it, the owner of the shop, a message saying, oh, you know, if you happen to have any more, I would love to get one because it's my dream plant. And then she actually replied back to me and said, you know what, I actually do have more. Let me send you an invoice and I'll ship this with your other packages. I am so happy that I was able to get one of her Chaco Reds. It's huge. Oh my gosh. Look at how pretty this is. Look at the back of the leaf, it's so brown. Ah! I think, ooh, that's a spider. Okay, I'll be back. Where did he go? Oh! Oh! Okay. I think I got it. I feel like there's this trend of bugs in every of my unboxing video and just me freaking out. I'm gonna hope that there's no more left. So there are 3 leaves and 1 on the way right here. Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at the back, so red and brown. Look at that stem. It's a little bit fuzzy, but not really. I don't know how to describe it. It's almost scaly, but not scaly. Oh, now I'm scared there's going to be another spider in here. Alright, looks good. Also still feel a bit damp, so I'm not going to water this plant for a little while. Oh, they're so round. Let me see if I can fit it right in here. So onto the last plant. Oh, I see the tip of it. Oh, I hope I wasn't tearing into it. Damn! Oh my gosh! It's huge! There's a little baby coming out too. So this is the Philodendron pastazanum. And I currently have a silver pastazanum, but I've been wanting a regular pastazanum for a while now. Whoa! So it has 2 leaves and 1 coming out right here. Here's another head test, kind of. This looks amazing. I am super impressed. I am so impressed by all of these plants. I think they came really well. They look amazing and they are huge. Wow. There is a little tear right here, but that's okay. I think most plants you should expect to be shipped with a little bit of cosmetic damages because they are in a box for a few days. Right, so the substrate does feel a little bit damp as well, so I don't think this needs watering either. So one of my goals is to collect all the large hard leaf philodendrons. So now I have the gloriosum, the pastazanum, the silver pastazanum, the soderoy, and the plowmanii. I think all I need is the mame, and I think that's it. Oh, and the McDowell. So those are the only 2 I need to finish my collection. Oh, this looks so good. So I'm not going to repot this one. I think this seems fine as is. And also it stands, which is great, as opposed to that one over there. There's a little bit of dirt right here. That was that spider, but spiders aren't really pests. They're more like pest control, if you will. No, this plant is so big, you can't even see my face. So these plants came all the way from Florida. They're gonna have to take some time to adjust to our lovely California weather, which is not too extreme, but definitely does not beat Florida. I need to check the others as well. You know, it's kind of crazy. No offense, but I've never really seen Florida as a place I wanted to go to. But after collecting plants, that's the first state I want to visit after quarantine is over. I bet you guys have all the cool plants there. This looks really good as well. Sometimes you just want to stare at a white dot to see if it moves. Okay, that white dot is not moving. This looks really good too. I am a bit worried that there might be something hiding underneath the stem right here because there's a lot going on. But I think in general it seems fine. And I've already checked the first one for pests, so this should be good. Alright, so I'm going to start mixing up my aroid mix for both of the gloriosum and plant them. I will be right back. Okay, so I just made up my aroid mix. It's the same as I've been using for all my other plants. I think I might need to make more, but this pot itself isn't very big, so we'll have to see about that. And I finally got my worm casting in, which is great So I'm going to top dress this with some worm casting. The nice thing about natural fertilizer is that it'll never burn your plant. I kind of want to leave the soil that it came in with the plant. I do not want to completely replace it with mine. So the plant will be kind of growing in two different soil, which I think it should be okay. Let's start with this end since it's kind of tilting. I'm just gonna squeeze the side a little bit to loosen it up. Whoa. Okay, so this plant really needed a new pot. Look at how much roots there are. Oh, she's a little root bound. That's good to know. I do want to find the rhimzone. It does seem like part of it has been buried. So I kind of found the rhimzone, but a lot of the roots have been growing on top of it. So I'll try to plant it as close to the top as possible, but I might have to bury it just a little bit. Yeah, honestly, this pot seems like it's 90% roots and 10% soil. I want it to kind of sit like this. Sorry if this seems a little bit too chaotic. There's just so many leaves and not enough space. Oh, that's so interesting. So it looks like the rhimzone grew like this and goes all the way straight down because I could see the bottom of the rhimzone right here. I've always thought they're horizontal so they can keep crawling. I'm gonna try to scoot this as much to the corner as possible. I don't generally like to repot them when I get them, but I do need a little bit more space. And this plant itself was kind of falling over. Okay, this needs a lot more substrate than I thought it would. So you know how I said I wanted them to raise to the center together? I think this one might have a little bit of an unfair advantage. But it is interesting to see how fast they will grow, or which one will grow faster, the smaller one or the larger one. Alright, so I have a new bag of Worm Bliss right here. Now I'm going to try to be careful with this because one of my friends accidentally spilled it on his carpet and the stain did not go away. Am I like a weirdo that always want to try to see what that soil smells like? I'm just not gonna answer that. Maybe I should have gotten a bigger spoon. Alright, so I think this looks generally good. I still need to water them and then treat them as well. I can't move this back as much as I want to because part of the rhimzone is going downwards in this corner. This part is going to stay a little bit buried, unfortunately, but right here I'm going to keep it above the surface. So as long as the new growth comes out this way, it should be okay. Likewise for this, even though the back at the bottom of the rhimzone goes all the way down to the bottom of the pot, this part will remain at the top and hopefully the new leaves will come out along this way. I made a huge mess and I apologize for that, but this should be the end of the video. So here's my NSE Tropical haul. We got two large and a medium round form gloriosum, a giant pastazenum, and an El Chaco Red. If you like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!